Welcome to Gail's Garden Herbs and More. We're going to talk about, I had some squirrel damage I want to show you, and then I want to show you what I'm doing about it. Look what they're doing. Do you see that? They even ate the husk. And then they ate all the kernels off the cob and just left the cob hanging there. And they've been doing that. And some of my cobs are only halfway eaten, but I don't want to eat after some squirrel that might have a disease. Oh, so, come back here. Vicky's Country Home showed a squirrel trap, but it's kind of expensive. It's a different kind, and it really apparently works. Her neighbor caught a whole cage of them. She caught one within an hour, and she said none of her other traps do that, and I would really like to, but for as much money as it costs for the trap, I could probably find some organic corn somewhere and buy it. And you just never know. It's still not like homegrown. So I have some. We had some corn for the first time today that was really good. But let me show you something. Very hot here, my poor little goats. But they have been out here munching. That's some of the corn canes and leaves. They love that. The old cobs that are have a little bit of corn left on, I'm giving that to the chickens, and this part I'm giving to the goats. But I don't want to do a whole harvest, and I'm taking a chance that I'll lose some. I don't want to pick all the corn at once because I like to pick things as I'm eating it, and there's not a whole lot left. So, but I want to leave some, and let me show you something. You can see this corn is really tall. It's been beautiful. I've picked out, as you've seen from the goats. Come on. As you've seen from the goats. And we had some today, picked out on corn, but see up there where squirrel is eating part of it. Now, I could pick that off and just pull that out too, because really what I want is some more sun, because my marshmallow plants over here have gotten too shaded out. It's got a little bit more sun. I don't know if you can see it. I've got a little cup surrounding it, but do you see it down in there, right there? So I was pulling some of this out to get more sun, and but I'm not going to pull it all out, because I am hoping if the squirrel gets back in here, he will finish eating those partial cobs and leave my good ones alone. Now right there is one of my big marshmallows. They were bigger and they had beautiful pink blooms on them, but I harvested some, and then I didn't cut it all down, just the ones with the blooms, because I wanted the side shoots to grow more, and I'll get more. And this is their first year, so they'll get bigger. I won't take the roots out this year. I want them to grow. And they're getting more sun over here, even though this is a shady side, but everything is so shaded on the other side. I have a couple in the back too, and eventually when I'm out, when the cucumbers get old and all that, I'll pull that all out, and hopefully it'll grow a little more. I don't know. They're kind of stunning because they didn't get the sun they needed, but these over here have been doing great for first year plants. Yeah, I do have a little cage, but it's not caught anything, so I do have a little cage down in there. I've showed that cage before. It didn't work. I just, I can't keep spending so much money on stuff. They say, well, if you want corn, you'll spend the money. Well, not this year. Too many other projects, and it's just the way it is. So I just kind of have to play mind games with the squirrels and hope they leave my few good ears left. And as it goes, I'd like to pull that middle one out, but it's got to partially eaten. I've got to leave it there. I also have a spray with vinegar, garlic, and some essential oils to try to keep them away. And I think it's helped deter a little bit, but not enough. I've still had corn missing. They find the ones that didn't get as much spray, or I don't know what it is. Like I said, it's mind games. Instead of who's smart as a 5th grader, it's who's smart as a squirrel, I guess. But anyway, just wanted to share a few little ideas on the fight with the critters. And hope you're all having a great week. Bye for now.